Welcome back to this week's Real Country File. I am by a tractor with Christmas lights on, but it isn't one of mine. I'm actually in the Isle of Man. In fact, if I stand up the steps, you can see the view. So if you look right over there on the horizon, you can see the Lake District. So tonight we're driving some tractors from Peel to Ramsey in the Isle of Man on the tractor run. This is where the inspiration come from for mine. Don't forget, mine is on the 18th of December. So you might see a little bit more of the tractor run in today's programme. Anyway, now over to Stephen, who's catching up the family dairy farm in Lancashire. I'm sorry, last week I think I said two boys had took it over, but it's not, it's brother and sister. Really sorry about that. I got a script off Angela and I read it wrong, so there we go. Anyway, over to Stephen.
Your kind of on-farm education is one thing, but what about college? You know, where did you go? What did you learn?
I went to Marisca for 2 years. Did level 3 extended in agriculture. Rosie did the same.
Yeah, both did the same. Yeah, same course.
2 years apart. She's 2 years older than me. So when I got back from college, I did 9 months in New Zealand, and then came back and flat out on the farm ever since.
And I believe you've got a sister currently farming in New
Yeah,
Zealand.
our sister Abby, she is in the farming partnership with us. So she's our younger sister. She is our calf feeder, or was our calf feeder. She left us 4 months ago to go to New Zealand. And she's currently no plans of coming back anytime soon. So we'll see when she does appear back, because she's got lots of calves to feed when she does get back, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see what she wants to do. She's farming out there and doing a really good job, working hard.
She's having time of her life. I remember when I was there, I came back in March, springtime, because we were short staffed at home, but I'm just going to make sure if she wants to stay out there as long as she can,
Yeah.
And I guess she'll come back with lots of ideas, just like you'll get from when you were at college, from when you went to New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
Come back for ideas to modernise, move on, looking at where you can expand or how you can change the farm.
Yeah. Since she's been driving telehandler over there a bit more, so she might be less prone to crashing when she comes
Better
back.
drive when she gets back. I can't say anything.
She rides around at motorbike a bit as well, so I might even let her on mine. But
yeah,
you might be
I'll have to put it to the test.
So she's milking like 1,300 cows in a rotary, milking them in like 2 hours. 800 calves on milk that she feeds every day. So yeah, it's just completely different. But yeah. Good.
I'm really impressed with your mature outlook. 220-odd-year-olds working, farming, running the farm. You said your sister's with you as well, but the kind of vision that you've got, I'm sure that you've got loads of tons and tons of ideas on what you want to do. If you could wave a magic wand right now, what would be the next thing that you'd do if you say won lottery?
Yes. Big cow shed, big parlour across the road.
New parlour, new cow shed, yeah.
No farmer says I'll retire when they win lottery. There's always a shed involved.
Yeah, could do that.
Yeah, a few new tractors,
No, new tractors.
Yeah. There's a bit of a disagreement in the partnership.
No, cows are priority, cows make you money.
Cow shed priority number 1.
Yeah. Once you get them cows, and efficiency is a big thing we're going to push the next few years. Cut the labour bill down. I know there's only a few of us, but we do work hard, and it can be easy, and I know it can be easier. If we can cut staff hours down, you got more time, and you can do other things.
Are you talking about farmers with work-life balance there?
That's the aim, anyway.
That's the aim. Well, I just keep thinking you'll be retiring age about 20, 60 something.
Yeah, probably 70 like my dad. But
yeah.
No, it's if you got more, if you save more time, we'll probably end up milking more cows and back to square one. But
yeah, well, our cow sheds are old. Like some of them are. Well, we've got one big cow shed behind us, but we could do some more like that. Really, we've there's still the old sheds that my dad and my uncle's generation used to farm with. So lots changed.
Yeah,
we're ready to upgrade.
We have got some more modern sheds, and the cows love them. So if we can have more of them, if the cows are happy, then they'll produce more milk. So
I've got one question, because I've been on lots of farms over the years, and that succession is the big elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people don't talk about it. What advice would you give to any other, youngsters in the family, maybe at college, getting to that age? you know, about the conversations that you've had with your uncle and your dad. And
Yeah.
kind of, what advice would you give them?
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Don't be frightened. Just
It is hard, and you do need to talk about it, but it isn't easy for the older generation to talk about it. But once you speak about it, everyone's a lot happier, knows what's going on.
yeah.
There's no fun working every day not knowing what you're doing or not what's going to happen. You need to know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. If you have an idea, plant the seed. Talk about it. There'll be a few arguments, you know, and you know that's going to happen anyway. So just brace yourself, put on your thick skin, and just grit your teeth.
There also is a lot of help and advice out there for succession planning, and a lot of it is very helpful. So it is something that everybody should talk about and sort out.
Yeah, we work really close with our vets now. We've got a nutritionist that's really proactive and supports us. You know, he's always got ideas, and they're key people to help you be successful with it.
I have genuinely, absolutely loved being in your company for the last hour and a half or so.
Despite the rain.
You're effervescent with your enthusiasm for farming. And I'd love it if we could come back a few times over the year and maybe catch up with you with some of them ideas are coming to fruition. Or maybe you'll contribute on video for us here at the Real Country File. Is that all right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
yeah,
listen,
it sounds good.
Thanks for having me. It's been my pleasure.
Thank you very much for coming.
No worries. Cheers.
So today we've been talking about the thorny subject of succession. If you've got a subject you'd like us to broach on the Real Country Farm, you can get in touch with us on the comments below this video. Like and subscribe as well, that always goes down well. And don't forget to tell your mates that we're trying to get the real story about the countryside, about farming out there for everybody to see.
Thanks for that, Stephen. Now over to Angela, who's learning about cattle scanning. So here we go.
Okay, today I'm on a farm in Cheshire and I'm here with Derek and Ruth from Cheshire Cattle Scanning. Now, I know obviously we have a lot of viewers who are dairy farmers and livestock farmers. Those of you who are arable farmers might not realise, but you can actually, just the same as a lady having a scan in a hospital for checking on a baby, you can do the same with a cow. So how long have you been doing cattle scanning, both of you?
So we started with the whole business about 12 months ago.
Okay.
But obviously did my training before then, so I've been practising before setting up.
Yes, yeah, okay, fine. And what did the training involve?
So first of all we went off into a classroom and they sat down and they showed us pictures of what we were looking for and how to age it and stuff like that, and then we went through the anatomy of like the inside of a cow, and then we went out onto farm, had a go ourselves.
Okay. So, Derek, tell us, in the first instance then, why would a farmer need to have their cows scanned?
Well, all farmers, cattle farmers, certainly on a productive side of things, need to know that the cows are in calf. Certainly on the dairy side of things, they always say that I think it's about £3 a day or something like that if you miss the optimum time for a calving interval, which should be around about 365, one a year. And so they always say that it's about £3 a day if you're losing time on that. So you need to know where your cows are up to and whether they're pregnant. And obviously whether your bulls are working, whether your AI man's working and things like that. So it's a very useful tool for all stock farmers, not just dairy farmers, but beef farmers as well.
And you can see pretty accurately how old the calf is in terms of its growth. And so do you tend to just go once, or do you scan the same cow over a period of time, or how does it work?
Yeah, you can. So we say the best sort of age is around 60 days to scan a cow, because then there's less risk of the cow reabsorbing, so losing the calf. And then so obviously if you go quite early on and you think it could be in calf, we'd say just recheck it, so you could scan that same cow again.
Okay, right. So, but the more information you've got, the better decision making you can have, and deal with those cows accordingly in that case then. Right. And you've got some pretty impressive kit here as well that you use to scan the cows.
Yeah. So this is a scan, and it has lots of crystals in here, which then sends the image to my goggles, which shows the picture of if the cow is in calf or not.
Okay, right. So then you can, and does that actually get saved and recorded, or is it just live and then that's it? It disappears when you're finished.
Not all scanners do. This scanner, I can connect it to my phone, and then I can record it and take pictures and stuff like that on there as well.
Right, great. Well, let's go and have a look at one being scanned now, and just see if it's pregnant or not.
So the best kind of time is the optimum time is probably about 7, 8, 9 weeks.
So this one is a calf as well. You can see.
Moving around that one.
Right, oh yes. So what
That's the head and the
what's
legs.
the head moving?
Yeah. And then I don't know if you can see like above its head, it's got a very faint like line round it. That's the edge of the amniotic sac which surrounds the calf.
Sort of semicircle.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, 3 months this? A bit less?
Slightly less, I think.
Yeah. And presumably this has no detriments or risk factor to do an internal check at this stage?
No.
Well, you're down the back passage here, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're not, so you're doing all this through the back passage, so you're not really interfering with the uterus at all. You just pressing down on the, what is it you press down on?
Just like the lining of the...
Lining of the intestine as well.
Yeah.
The colon or whatever it'll be there, colon probably. Isn't it?
Does it help to have long arms then?
All depends on the cow. You can get some cows, especially if they're very tall and old and the calf drops right down. It's sometimes quite hard to reach. You have to get your arm quite far in.
So if anybody wants to find you, you're on social media, on Facebook under Cheshire Cattle Scanning, is that right?
Yeah, we are.
Have you got a website, yes, as well?
No, I haven't got a website, just
okay, yeah, so basically just Facebook. So we'll put the details of that on the video description underneath, and if anybody wants to get in touch, then they can have a chat with you about scanning their cattle as well.
Thanks to everyone that's been sponsoring it in the past. You may notice that some of them are sponsored as well. If anyone is interested in sponsoring an episode, please get in touch. The details are all below this video. We're just here in Ramsey now. We've just come through the town centre, and I've never seen so many people in such a small town with such small pavement. We're through now, we're just parking at the park now, so everyone can have a look. So that's it for this week's Real Country File. I will see you next week.